Harley Cameron, she's preparing for an eliminator, or actually she's preparing Anna Jay for her eliminator, 4-way. Cameron says that she has Jay's fat ass, and they have the TNA, not TNA, T and A. So you understand that, Jesse? Anna is the ass, and Harley is the T.
Yeah, we get it. I mean,
do we need a reminder of that though?
No, I get what they're doing here on trying to do. It is funny, but I do think as they do this with other people, I think it dilutes from when someone like Toni Storm does it, and she was the first one to do it.
That's a good point.
You know, the innuendos and your comments. That mean you can't make everyone cut promos just like Toni Storm now. So Toni Storm came out and created Thunder Tits with Thunder Rosa. She comes out and she makes her sexual innuendos, and now we got Harley and Anna Jay doing it. You dilute the others when everyone does it. It's not special anymore. You know, it was fine, it was funny, it was cool, but again, it's not special if everyone does it. I just don't want to see everybody come out and make the juvenile tit reference comments, and it's not special if everybody does it.
You remember when Anna Jay was like the flavor of the month, and she was going after what's her name, Mariah May. She lost that. Then she challenged Mercedes Open Challenge and lost that. She was wrestling all the top gals in the division, and then she went away for like a couple of months, and now is back with Harley Cameron. You know, if you want to take Anna Jay seriously, or anybody like Anna Jay seriously, why do we need to reference that she has a fat ass? Is what I want to know. Like, is that obviously that's going to pop the crowd? Sure, she's gorgeous. She's fucking. Like she's absolutely. I get it, but we're talking about a pro wrestling show where a character is all about what she does in the ring here. She's got no character outside of what we see on television, Jesse. So they go right to her having a fat ass, and then she plays into nothing. She does nothing in this division as far as story or play a role as an important character. What is the point? Like, have we just moved so far beyond Anna Jay where, to get her in any sort of importance on the show, we have to reference her fat ass?
Yeah, again, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, they shouldn't be talking like that. Now, that's not it for me. For me, it's we've already had that gimmick. We already have a woman doing that exact gimmick. Give her something else to say. We don't need all of the women out there all making their sexual references about their own personal lady parts. You're just taking. Now it's not even fucking funny anymore,
bro. It's not even that. I'm speaking in a way, and I agree with you. Because that's a very good point. My point is, like, you want to create stars in this division. They've obviously failed with Anna Jay, and they're failing miserably with Harley Cameron. So you want to make them stars. How are you going to make Anna Jay look equal to any of the top women in this division if she's talking, I have a fat ass, and that's her gimmick? That's what she does. Like, that doesn't resonate with me.
She doesn't do anything else.
Do I mind Anna Jay on television? Obviously not. But you're going to need to do more than that if you want her to stand next to these other women in this division. You can't go and do that. It's going to end up being counterproductive. It's funny for a laugh here. It's funny for a promo here and there, but there's literally no longevity in that at all.
No, that can't. That's not a sustainable method to try to get someone over.
No. Eliminator matches galore, man. We got eliminator matches last week. Toni Storm is like Miss Eliminator match now. I don't know what the point is here. I mean, this is so Vince McMahon that it gives me fucking terrible chills up and down my body, man, when I see eliminator match, championship contender match. Like, fucking Christ, man. Can we do away with the eliminators? They serve absolutely no fucking purpose. If you want Toni Storm to go out there and wrestle because Mercedes is wrestling and you want her to be equal to Mercedes and you want her to be a fighting champion, why do we need eliminator match? And then include 3 women or include Lady Frost or fucking Queen Aminata when none of these women, Jesse, on any level should be talking about AEW Women's World Title. None of these women are even in the discussion, period, to be for a women's championship. Yet here we are. Thunder Rosa, we love Thunder Rosa. What does she have to do? What has she done to even say AEW World Title? Penelope Ford, what has she done? She's a loser. She's a lackey to Megan Bayne. And then we got Anna Jay. What the fuck has Anna Jay done to get into an opportunity to wrestle Toni Storm for the World Championship? What are we doing here?
Not quite sure, man. Not quite sure. I don't get it. I'm a firm believer in you climb the ranks to get to the top to earn a title match. Not if you beat the champion, then you get a chance to beat the champion to then become the champion. That is so ridiculous to me. I don't understand it.
Someone in the chat says they eliminated viewers. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what they did. Every single week. Oh, well, I mean, none of this meant anything. Like, they did this, and it happened, and it goes nowhere. Now, I don't know how this match even got made. That's number one. Number two, I had a question during the day, Jesse, and I opted to stay off social media because I didn't really want any trouble today. But I was thinking, I was thinking, what if Anna Jay pinned Thunder Rosa, or Thunder Rosa pinned Penelope Ford, or Penelope Ford pinned Anna Jay? If one of these women pinned someone who's not the champion, does Toni still have to defend the championship against the winner?
Yes, according to their explanation, yes. They said if anyone wins other than Toni Storm, then they get a shot at Toni Storm. Yes.
Interesting. At least they covered their tracks there.
Yeah, they did. I mean, again,
not that it makes it good, but
doesn't make it good. I just don't agree with. I mean, it's I don't understand why they would do that. How is that? I mean, look, I get it. You want your champion on television to present them, you know, as a wrestler to the audience because they're the champion. But if there's anyone that could use a squash match just for something to do before we get to a promo segment or run-in or something that would advance the champion story, it would work right there. Non-title match, just a squash match, just, I mean, you can't label it as such, but obviously, but just a non-title match to wrestle and stay loose because you don't want ring rust. You can have commentary explain that. And then after said match or during said match, the ops come running in, interfere, beat down, or promo segment, have her screaming over the top of a balcony again. But the eliminator matches just make no sense. Not only that, I feel like it hinders your division because why are you telling people to get to the back of the line if they want a title match when all they got to do is beat you?
You know, I'm really struggling to figure out how any of this is making your division, your women's division, look great. I don't really see what's going on here. All I see is that Tony Khan is pushing Toni Storm into Texas. She's having these eliminator matches. She's winning. She beat Queen Aminata. She beat Lady Frost. She beats 3 women here. It's like Tony's running through everybody that Mercedes has already beaten. Mercedes is going to go on to win the tournament on Double or Nothing Saturday or Sunday, whenever the fucking show is, Sunday, May 25th. She's going to go on to to Texas and get the championship match. It's almost as if, bro, that they're legitimately just steamrolling their way individually through the division to just get to each other. It's like, how is this benefiting the overall health of the division when they're doing nothing but putting stock and all their stock into 2 women? Meanwhile, everybody else is a casualty and suffering for both Mercedes and Toni. I don't really understand how the health of this division is going to be sustainable after Texas. Have you wondered that?
But you think that they need to be planning something past All In? It feels like these people don't do anything till next week.
My point is that they're basically human sacrificing the entire women's division for both Mercedes and Toni because this is the match that they're doing. I mean, Toni is winning and dominant. Mercedes is winning and has been dominant. I mean, they want you to think nothing else but Toni and Mercedes. That's it. Like poor Jamie Hayter. And for all the geeks out there, I hope it happens. I really do. I'm wishing upon a star. But the likelihood of it happening is basically next to zero. Where is Athena? For all the
Right
people,
back in her
for all
hole.
the people that say Mercedes is doing great for the women's division, where's Athena? That's all I have to say. Where's Athena? Is Athena on television, or did Athena disappear like a fucking ghost and disappear into the night to go back to Ring of Honor? Where is she? If Mercedes was so good for the division, then Athena would be on television, and Athena would have had a chance. But we're not there. Nope. After that match, she literally packed her bags and went home, never to be heard of again.
Nope.
So you want me to believe Jamie Hayter stands a fucking shot in the dark at Double or Nothing? How is this benefiting the division? How is belting Mercedes 5 times going to help the division? Tony knows that every ounce of money he put into Mercedes is a fucking waste of money. She's not a draw. She's not bringing people to the venue. She's not a ratings draw. So what is he doing? He's putting belts on Mercedes to justify the money that he's paying her. It's an illusion. They want you to think she's some big deal when in actuality, she ain't drawing a fucking dime for this fucking company. That's the whole point. When you understand that's the reason, that you're seeing what you're seeing right now, the easier it is for you to digest what's going on. Am I wrong?
I can't say you are, man.
Okay.
I mean,
there you go.
It feels like he put the cart in front of the horse with Mercedes. You know, I mean, I think with the proper booking and the better gimmick, I think Mercedes would have gotten to where they're pushing her to be so desperately. I just think they try too hard. She's great at what she does. She's a name that every wrestling fan knows. It doesn't take too much. I could have booked her to be a superstar in a matter of a month, organically, and not just to the moon, and shoved her and then relentlessly shoved her and then gave her every title and gave her every win. It didn't take all of that. She didn't need all of that to become a superstar. But when you shove someone, it never works out. I don't get how bookers don't understand that. When you put a rocket pack to somebody and then shove them down the fans' throats, it never works out in your favor.
No.
No one is sitting around saying, "Ooh, thank God we shoved them down the fans' throats. Now it's paying off." Never works out that way, but they keep doing it.